Hey, you guys! I sound like a Sesame Street character. But hi, Trues. This is Tina. This is my channel, TruestPoint. If you're new to this channel, please follow, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because I'm about to give you some mean 6 tips on how to get signed to a model agency. Just before I get in, I'm just saying that I live in LA and I got signed to a model agency in LA, and I'm originally from New York. So let's get started with the facts, okay? We're going to start with the facts first, and then we're going to work our way to the other tips. So, rule number 1, digitals. Digitals. I don't even know how to pronounce them at this point because they're so important. You cannot just take any regular digitals. There are going to be some model agencies on the website saying, we want natural photos. We want natural photos. And yes, even though they want natural photos, they still want the best natural photo. There's some that will say that, we don't want professional photography shoots for these digitals, but it doesn't mean you don't want a fire camera to take those natural videos. So you don't want them to be edited at all, but you want them to be a great camera and it has natural lighting. Okay? Natural lighting means the sun, the actual sun coming in from whatever studio with a neutral background, they say. I think white is the best, just from my experience, because I've done black as background, even though that's not neutral. People just want to see you in the most natural lighting as possible. And a white background, I don't know, it just pops your skin out, your features out. Sometimes it doesn't wash your features out. Like if you have a different skin tone that's really bright, then of course I'll go for a more neutral gray or something like that for the background. So they do say we don't want professional photos. They just mean edited. They still want a professional camera, okay, when you're taking your digitals. So you're gonna have to spend a pretty penny with a good photographer who has that type of equipment. And it's sad to say, but like not every good photographer has the best equipment to take the best digitals. You know what I mean? So you really have to look at the photos that they take from their Instagram and see if these are high quality digitals. I'm going to give you guys an example of high quality digitals. Hold on. Let me pop it. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to give you guys examples of high quality digitals here on the screen. About it's high quality doesn't mean edited. It just means it's a bomb camera, bomb lighting, and a bomb photographer that knows how to take digitals. And another thing with digitals, you have to make sure that you're copying what the website, the agency wants you to copy in terms of the poses, the different directions. A lot of big modeling agency require videos. So they want to walk through, they want your whole body to spin through, and they get that by like they require videos so it kind of shrinks down how many people apply because a lot of people who go for digitals don't remember to take like videos. Like they don't only want professional photos, but they want digitals that states their agency. So you have to really go through every agency that you're going to apply to and make sure you take notes and see what is the whole unison that everyone requires and what are like the special effects that the agency requires for you to take the video or the photo. So that is my thing on digitals, and make sure that your skin is glistening that day. You're giving yourself like 1 week in advance to really prep your skin because they want to see that the model knows how to take care of themselves as well and is not out here having all types of you know things that you can control. I'm not saying like because there's a lot of models now where they hire with vitiligo, all these different things. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about just moisturizing your skin and taking care of your acne, if that makes sense. Yeah. So now that we got done with the big elephant in the room, we're gonna go to another tip. Tip number 2. It's gonna be TFPs, freelance photographers, and just overall building your book before you get signed. Now, the digitals are the most important thing. Building your own book, it can only go so far because once you get signed, your agency is going to have their own photographer that they would want you to shoot with so they can build your book for you. But they want to see that you're progressing and just want to see that you're actually taking the time to go to TFPs and kind of build your own photography book without them. So before you get signed, please show interest on your social media, TikTok, Instagram, that you want to get signed. You're a pre-model. So that means not only taking regular Instagram photos, going to TFPs. TFPs are shoots where they're free shoots. You don't have to pay out of pocket. But what you guys collab with the photographer is that he has photos that he can build in his book and he has given you photos that he could build in your book. So it's kind of like a collaboration swap. And I did a lot of those this year specifically before I got signed because I wanted to show not only on social media that I'm serious about it and I want a brand and I want to build my own brand, but I also wanted to show the modeling agency that this is not something I just signed up for and thought about yesterday. And they can definitely see that and appreciate that difference. So when they finalize signing you during that team meeting, you're going to make a big difference and they're going to really take you seriously. So it's really good. Make sure that you build your book, but don't break your pocket building your book. Break your pocket getting good digitals, but don't break your pocket building a good book. Try to get some nice scenery in the background for social media. Because another thing about once you get signed, there's not a lot of scenery shoots that you take as much as you would do when you were freelance. So go to the lake, go to the winter Poconos and take your beautiful photos. You know what I mean? It's not to say as a model you wouldn't get photos like that, but those photos like that, those shoots are really fun with the nice scenery in the background and it shows versatility as well. But don't break your pocket for that. Break your pocket for the digitals because that's the first thing they see. Okay? Now, tip number three is going to be um, tip number three is going to be finding out what type of agencies you should apply to. So please apply to all. Even if you see an agency that doesn't fit your description, still apply to it. There'll be agencies that don't take plus size models, or curve models, but I've seen them actually take them. And people will be like, oh, I never knew that agency actually took curve models. So don't limit yourself, even if you have a condition, anything, because now the industry is very flexible. Anything can happen. If you're 5'2", you can get signed. Anything can happen, okay? So don't, and they actually have 5'2" models. So don't limit yourself because agencies have a lot of categories. So they might want you for categories that you never even thought of. So please don't limit yourself to what agencies you should apply to. The only thing that you should limit yourself is to where you plan to live if you were to sign to that agency. So for me, I was open to New York and LA. And I also opened myself up to Miami as well, just to see if I would get signed to certain place. So do not sign yourself to an agency in Colorado if you do not want to live in Colorado. You know what I mean? So sign yourself to agencies that you know that if they require you to move there, most likely they will. You would love going there. You wouldn't mind going there. And don't only limit yourself to one city. Modeling right now is kind of crazy. Like even Atlanta, Georgia, Miami, they're kind of coming up with the branding. I know New York City is big for high fashion, but don't sleep on LA too because LA has a lot of variety type of modeling, lifestyle modeling. So please open yourself up to more than one city, but make sure it's a city that you would not mind living in Or if you don't mind, if you don't want to live in that city, make sure you know that traveling back and forth, make sure you have a job or a position where you know that you can travel for gigs or things of that nature. Even if you don't live in LA and New York, I think everyone should apply to agencies in LA and New York. If you don't plan on living in these two cities, that's fine, but the work you get, even if you have to fly, it will just give you so much exposure. So don't limit yourself, please. um, just make sure that even if you plan to live there or you don't, you're gonna have to do some type of traveling. So now, tip number, hold on. Take care of your skin. This is gonna be okay. No, number 4. So tips on just your personal care. So on your Instagram, on your social media, on your TikTok, and I'm gonna say TikTok last because not everybody's a TikTok person. I'm telling you, you know what I mean? Like not everybody's a TikTok person, but still use TikTok on Instagram. Just make sure that you're showcasing your skin in the best light. You're showcasing that you know how to take care of your skin. You're doing a routine, that you know that you have a personality to show, just in case your future model agency wants to book you for a commercial. All these things are very important. Make sure you put your actual legal name on your bio when you get signed. So when model agencies or people who want to work with you look you up, it's so easy to find you on Instagram. And I know that's kind of taboo for a lot of people in different communities, but put your name out there, because not as your bio name, I mean your Instagram name, but put your name out there because it will be easier to find. You're just making yourself more accessible to get discovered. And at this high competitive market that it is right now, because not only everyone wants to be a model, everybody wants to be a brand influencer, a travel influencer. And it's not to say that you're not gifted in that area, because I do believe that it is a personality gift and with all these things to be part of these movements. But I'm saying showcase your gifts and talents, because no one can see, no one will know if you don't showcase it. Just saying. Yo. Okay. So post that. What? Be intentional. Okay, and then tip 5, do other things. So basically, I believe modeling shows off different brands, you represent other brands, but you also have your own personal brand, especially in today's day of modeling. So use your social media to showcase your brand, whether it be mental health, whether it be your belief system, whether it be just your way of life of living, whether it be your hobbies, if you like to work out, if you are a gym rat, please showcase that, because honestly, all you gym rats and bodybuilders and trainers, you guys are making it on the social media realm. If you're into makeup, like you really do your own makeup and it just be pristine, please go on social media and showcase your work that you're a model that does makeup. If it's not even related to the industry, let's say you are into let's say engineering, tech. It can be any industry, it could be anything that you're into. Please showcase it as a brand. So just so you can show other industries and other people that not only do you model, but it comes with a lot of representation. If you're into pageantry, if you're into media, anything, please showcase it so people will know and people can follow you and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're living a dual lifestyle. I've always wanted that. Like that's literally, how I came to conclusion about my personal career choices, which I will showcase in the next video. So thank you guys. So those are my 5 tips, not 10. Why did I do this? My 5 tips. I just want you guys to see my manicure. Oh yeah, and that's another thing about modeling. Like your manicure's gonna have to look like this most of the time once you get signed, because they're gonna be neutral, and they'll actually pay for it, which is kind of cool. But yeah, Just be prepared for skin prep, learning how to take care of your skin and taking care of your body, your mental health as well. The more you take care of your mental health, the more every other part of your body is taken care of. So let's not neglect that. Coming into this industry, you have to build your confidence, your self awareness, your self love in all areas. And that really goes with mental health as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys get signed. Seriously, it's been amazing for me. It's only been 2 months that I've been signed, but I'm so happy that I've signed to Bi-Coastal Management, and I love the team. So far, they're so supportive and nice. So it's been a blessing living out here with my dreams and also, pursuing the career that I actually want to do out here. So yeah, it's been really great doing that and getting paid to do that because there's been for 2 years I wasn't paid to do my freelance modeling, but I finally hit the mark. So y'all go over there, sign to as many agencies as possible and don't give up. Okay. You signed something yesterday. Um, you submit something yesterday, submit it again because a lot of people will say, oh, you already submitted to that agency, like they don't want you, leave you alone. No, they saw you with your other digitals. You got new digitals. Please submit. So don't give up. Please keep showcasing and get ready to be a model. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Choose. Thank you to my new subscribers. Please like, follow, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I am serious about posting videos this the ending of the year because my life is now together. So please. Thank you guys for watching and have a blessed day.